Hey everybody, what's up? Time to do a cooking video again. I've got some leftovers that I want to use and we're gonna try and turn them into something that's hopefully edible by the end of this. Who knows how it's gonna go. We're gonna give it a shot and we're gonna get started here. Let's roll.
Okay, so we're gonna start off really nice and simple here. We're gonna get a medium-sized skillet onto the pan. I'm gonna put some chili oil in the pan. Now, a note for people doing this in the future, if you're gonna do this, the chili oil actually did end up making it a little spicier than you might like. So if you're not a fan of super spicy food, or if that's not what you're looking for in the meal, I would skip the chili oil because it does add a lot more flavor than I thought it was going to add in this dish. And then I'm just taking some leftover pulled pork. So this is pulled pork that we had left over from the 4th of July. And I needed to use it before it went bad. I had a little bit left in a plastic bag, and so I decided I was going to toss that right into our skillet and fry that up with our chili oil. The goal here is super duper high heat. I want to get that cooked quickly on a high heat so it gets some nice caramelization, and then after it's cooked through a little more, it's just warming it up really because it's already cooked. I'm going to go ahead and take the heat down to medium, and then I'm going to put in some corn and a little bit of black beans. I didn't want to go overboard with the black beans because the beans were not a dominant flavor I was looking for in the dish. But I'm kind of going, I would say, like a stir fry or teriyaki rice type of thing. It's not really stir fry, not really rice, or not really like egg fried rice or something like that. But it's somewhere in that range, maybe kind of similar to a bowl that you'd get at Soba or something like that, which I think I did in the last video. But this was not inspired at all by that. I just needed to figure out a way to use up the rest of this pork, and this is what came to my mind. So there you can see I went ahead and I put the rice in, and again, we're still on a pretty high heat, probably medium high, and we're frying up that rice. And then I went ahead and dropped a little teriyaki in right at the end, right after I saw that the rice was nice and warmed through, because that rice was also left over. So everything in this meal except the teriyaki sauce was leftovers, and that was the whole point. Was I had these leftovers in the fridge from burrito day and from 4th of July that I needed to use up before they went bad, and so I decided this was going to be the way. And here I go ahead and I put in an extra splash of teriyaki. That ends up being a mistake because it makes it a little bit too salty. That's probably just the particular teriyaki I'm using, because that teriyaki came from Red Robin, just like their teriyaki sauce that they have there in the restaurant. We had lunch catered at work, and I stole the teriyaki sauce from work, brought it home. But it's a little on the saltier side, and so I think if you had a less salty teriyaki sauce, it would probably be better. But there you can see the finished bowl, and now it's time for the taste test.
And that is it. I think start to finish, that probably took less than 5 minutes. Let's give it a test, see how it is. I think actually going back for the round 2 teriyaki was too much. A little less teriyaki and it'd be great. But that teriyaki is a little bit salty, but it is quite delicious. Got a little bit of sweetness in there, a little bit of heat from that chili oil. This could actually be very good in a burrito. So guys, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and comment some ideas. I want to do more cooking videos. I want to do more, so come up with some ideas.